Hi everyone. Dublin is an international capital with a lot of vibrant flavor, a lot of cuisines, and to help you in your transition from your country to Ireland, a truly international study destination. Today we have with us a student who will talk about her experience. And today we have Malika. Malika, can you please introduce yourself?
Hi everyone, thank you so much for having me here. My name is Malika Venkatramani. I am originally from Mumbai, India, but I grew up in Singapore and I'm currently studying genetics at UCD. So I'm doing my undergrad and I'm in my third year of a 4-year honors degree.
Thank you so much, Malika. Malika, can you talk about how was the experience? What did you expect when you arrive in Ireland?
So actually, when I thought of applying to Ireland, I was a little uncertain because it happened really fast and I didn't expect that. I didn't plan for it and it just happened. But I was really excited, and that excitement actually was something that um, kind of superseded my nervousness for some reason. So it was actually very good because when I arrived, the first thing that we were a part of was a peer mentor group. So I arrived in time for the orientation week. My visa came on time. And the orientation week is usually the first week of September, just right before the beginning of the term. And the first thing that we did during orientation week was be a part of our peer mentor group. So UCD has a very brilliant system called the peer mentor system, whereby each new student, especially I believe it's the case for master students as well, but
All right.
especially undergrads, yeah, definitely will be a part of a peer mentor group across all the colleges. And this group basically consists of at least 8 to 10 students who are also new like you, and you are under the guidance of a senior student who's in the same course.
Mm-hmm.
And that actually gives student a great way to meet a bunch of new faces and make friends at the same time, because it is very daunting to come to a new country and have
Mm-hmm.
to worry about making new friends. And I have remained friends with my peer mentor group mates till now. Actually, one of my closest friends was in the same peer mentor group as me. And even if, I know people who didn't stay with their peer mentor group as well, but at least when they first came in, it is nice to have a group that they can associate with. And that is one of the main things that we do during orientation week. And as an international student, the global launch, or I would say the international office, had a lot of events for us throughout the whole week. So each of the international student societies, as well as the global guides, they had put up various events throughout the first week. And I remember one of the things that I did was there was a trip organized for all the international students. We went to County Meath, and that was a really memorable experience because it allows you to meet fellow international students as well. And if you are living on campus, you have a lot of events in the first orientation week as well. So the rest, it's called Rest Life, Residence Life, I think. So basically, it's put up by all the residential assistants who are basically students who are kind of, um, they help around in the student residences. And there were lots of events in the first week as well. So in all respects, from your academics to your um, the school that you're a part of, to your international circle, and even in the residential circle, there was a lot of activities going on during orientation week that allowed us to fit in. And that was my experience. It was a really good week to kind of settle into college life.
That's perfect. So you mean to say that you stayed on campus during your years in UCD, right?
Yes, so actually, I finished 3 years in UCD now, or I will be
Uh-huh.
finishing 3 years in the next couple of weeks.
Okay.
In my first 2 years of my degree, I was actually lucky to have a spot on campus, especially in my second year. In first year, students are usually granted a place on campus, and for the 2 years that I lived on campus, it was extremely convenient because there's nothing that beats the proximity of
Of
where you
course,
live and
right.
all your
Right.
college. And it's also really good community to actually be a part of, because Rest Life, they keep having so many events throughout the whole year, from things like Kylie Night. So Kylie is a traditional Irish dance, and they have performances that they put up and everyone can come and watch it. Or they have trips. I remember going to Cliffs of Moher and Galway in my second year. And especially when you're in first year and you meet so many other international students who are also living on campus, we actually used to go to each other's places all the time, and that actually is nice because it gives you that family vibe, community. You
Definitely.
get to,
Yeah.
yeah, and you get to live with people from different countries, which is also a really good experience for me. And so living on campus has a lot of benefits. although there
Definitely,
are
of course.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you are surrounded by your students, and you know where to go. The
Exactly.
university is there to support you. It's definitely quite a great experience.
Yes.
Just want to now talk about how's the careers in UCD. What are the support that's provided to the students?
So that's such a really good question, and that's something that many international students are worried about. So I actually work with the Careers Network. I'm a career ambassador. So I can tell you that there are opportunities not only within UCD, of course, but also outside of UCD. And the most important thing is to begin searching for jobs early. So if you're looking for part-time jobs, I would suggest that the first thing you do is to first get acquainted with your course, because sometimes a lot of students, they take on a part-time job and it takes up too much of their academic time, so much so that they have to miss their lectures to attend a part-time job. So one thing would be to first get well settled into your course and then look for a part-time job. But if you're looking for a graduate role once you finish your studies and you want to start working in a full-time position, for that I would advise to also start looking for roles in advance, because the number of international students and local students today, actually there are quite a lot of them, and the competition is also stiff. So the advice that I give to many people who come to the Careers Network is really to start looking for jobs early. Make a list of all the companies that you're looking for and don't leave the applications to the last minute. Actually, the Careers Network, we have a recruitment fair in September, late September, early October, where we bring in approximately over 100 companies from different sectors. And that's such a really good way for you to meet prospective employers, learn about their applications. So opportunities are ample, and of course the number of roles and extent of opportunities will vary from sector to sector. But I believe that if people start their search early enough, they will find something for them. And the opportunities usually you actually can get really good opportunities across Ireland, not just in Dublin. So there are good opportunities in Galway or Cork, and it's nice if students are open to that as well.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Malika. Malika, can you tell me if you're a part of any international, any society, and how's the experience?
Yeah. So the best part about UCD life, I would say, is all the student societies. So in the second week of college, there is this thing called Freshers Week, where all the student societies all come under one tent, and all the new students can go in and literally talk to all the societies there. So each society has its own stall, and the range of societies that are available on UCD almost span probably all the different interests, from sports to music to even very obscure things like classics and nutrition, things like that. So there's really something for everyone, and I would really advise students to go out there and talk to people. And there are people who sign up for all societies they can find just because they give nice goodie bags and then not go for any of the events. There are people who are very choosy, but either way, I would advise that it is a really good idea to be involved in some of the events of these societies, because it really adds flavor to your college life. I have been super involved in societies. In my first year, I joined Drama Society. That's the first one I joined because I really love drama, and I got a chance to perform actually the very next month. I also joined the Indian Society. And Indian Society has been a part of my life for my first year and second year, actually, because I was on the committee in both the years. And that was one of the most valuable experiences I have had, because I learned about teamwork, event management, things like that. So, and I also write for the newspaper, the college newspaper. So I've been on it for the past 3 years now. And sometimes it does get busy, but it teaches you about time management, event management, managing with people. So student life is not complete unless you kind of go out there and engage in some extracurricular activities. So there are a lot of opportunities, and no two people's interests would be the same, and no two people's experiences would be the same. So since there are so many societies, there is a lot for people to choose from. And
yeah, definitely. I mean, societies tell you a lot about soft skills that everyone is looking for, and it's a great way of understanding the international culture, and how to improve your organization skills and management skills. Definitely, I agree with that. My last question is, I know that you are back in your home country right now, and I know things have been difficult because of the COVID-19 situation. Any comments you have on that?
The COVID situation was very unprecedented for all of us. So, and it was really a surprise for me as well. I had to fly back to Singapore because I live in Singapore. Almost like just a few days after Ireland announced its lockdown, and I had to literally drop everything and come back. And my biggest worry was about exams or the lectures, because Singapore's 8 hours ahead of Dublin time. But I would say that UCD was very fast in adapting the entire learning system to an online mode of teaching and delivery. So all our lectures were uploaded and uploaded at the same time. We would have those lectures according to Dublin time, and all assessments were made online. So typically our labs, I would say, and lab reports, these would be done in class, or the labs would be done in class, and the reports were based on those lab sessions. But everything was done online now. And this was actually, I would say it was a big jump even for my lecturers, but they were very quick in handling this. And even my parents were impressed with UCD's management on this issue.
No,
And
it's difficult for the students and handling the
it
lectures.
is.
But I'm so happy to know that you are coping with it, and we really hope that everything gets back to normal. This note, I like to end the meeting. Malika, thank you so much for being a part of it, and I'm sure that your experience would be valuable to the incoming students. And I'll definitely suggest them to get in touch with you on LinkedIn. And it's a humble request that if you get any students who have questions, please get back to them, because it's very scary for a new student to make the transition and to be comfortable enough and to make that place their own home again. But thank you so much, Malika, and I really hope that you have a good day. Thanks. Bye.
Thank you so much, Vinny. I'm very happy to help other students if they have any questions. I've had a great time in Ireland so far, and I'll definitely recommend it to anyone else who's considering it. So thank you so much for having me, and I'll be happy to answer questions that any other international students might have. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.